Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel. If you like my readings, please be sure to subscribe, and also if this reading resonates with you, please be sure to leave me a comment and let me know. Alright, so for today, what's crossing you, Pisces? We've got the Devil card. This is all about experimentation and addiction, bondage, sexuality, materialism, sabotage from your work or your love life, jealousy, and it says realize when you cannot reach your needs. Okay? Alright, and your narcissist card for this reading under what's crossing you is narcissistic victim. So you might have someone in your life who's playing the victim even though they are the narcissist. And for your recent past, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is, this is all about you're having a really good life. Everything's pretty much the way you want it to be. You are working on restraint, poise, and grace, and you're coming into your own, refining your table, and you have a really good life or pretty close to it. You may be feeling somewhat dependent on others. This is in your recent past, and Pentacles are associated with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So underneath this card, you've got hypersensitive, someone who you just have to really be careful what you say around them, and they might twist your words or make you feel bad. So be careful, especially be careful with what you say anyway, because we're entering into a phase of Mercury retrograde. We have about 15 days, but we should go ahead and start feeling, the retrograde symptoms pretty soon, any day now. So that's just basically, a warning for all communications. Just don't even talk if you don't have to, okay? And then for your immediate future, we've got the Ten of Cups, which is basically saying that all your cups are overflowing. This is water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So this has to do with happy holidays, blessings, sharing your love and happiness. Alright. The narcissist card that goes underneath that with your immediate future is react to the criticism by reflecting. And this has to do with blame shifting. So if someone's trying to shift the blame on you, then rather than blow up on them or just really say a lot of things you may or may not mean, react to the criticism by reflecting. Alright, and for your final outcome, we've got the Fool card, which is representing Uranus and Aquarius. So this is upright, beginning of innocence, spontaneity, free spirit, and it can have to do with, walking too close to the edge. You might be feeling spontaneous, but just be careful. Alright, and the narcissist card that goes along with this is narcissist that plays the victim. So we have two cards here saying that you have a narcissist who's playing the victim. So this one has a little more information on it though, okay? It says stages a crime to make people feel bad for her. Or a narcissistic husband may fake painful injury in order to make the wife feel bad. So how do you deal with the victim mentality? It says take action to change your ways, help others. Okay, this is for the narcissist, okay? but it's dealing with the victim mentality. So make sure that you're changing your ways, help others in need, reacting to a victim. Do not be in anti-victim mindset. It says, do not try to logically argue with a victim. Help them find a solution, persevere with the victim. Okay? Also, I started pulling a couple cards. If you get the Fool card, I've actually written up a whole deck full of laws so that we can go over a couple laws. I've just had a lot of people run into, some of those laws that are kind of like crooked laws or get you in trouble. So I made up a whole deck full of laws and amendments, basically your rights. And if you get the Fool card, I'm going to read you a couple rights. So the first one is the freedom to have a fair court trial. All right, so that's your first card. And then your second card is the 7th Amendment, which is the right to a right to trial by jury. Once a jury has been seen, they cannot be seen again. All right, and then the freedom to vote is under the immediate future, and your final outcome is rights not specifically. So the 9th Amendment is rights that are not specifically listed in the Constitution, such as privacy is one of them. All right, so I didn't even know about that. I even learned something when I was making this deck. All right, so there's you a couple little cards that might shed some light on some issues. Okay, and let's go ahead and pull just a couple oracle cards. All right, so under the Devil card and the victim, narcissistic victim, we also have takes 2 steps back. So make sure that you take 2 steps back and see whatever it is that you might not be able to see if you're too close to the situation. Maybe even put yourself in someone else's shoes. All right, and all right, so we've got this actually is in the wrong deck, but I'm gonna go ahead and read it to you anyway. All right, so this is all this is about rosemary, which helps to cleanse. It helps you to be honest, memory, protection, purification, and happiness. This is from my witches deck. All right, and we also got the Fool card again. Well, it's right side up, so you definitely must be feeling highly spontaneous. But like I said, be careful. And a blank card, really? Acceptance. So your final outcome is acceptance. It says you can only change yourself. All right, so that's a really hard lesson to learn and especially hard pill to swallow. You definitely can't change anybody else. You can only ever change yourself. All right. So that pretty much rounds it out for you tonight there, Pisces. Let me pull one more. Since we got the Fool card twice, that kind of just throws me for a loop a little bit here. It says persistence is key. All right, and I know that with with everything going on right now with the pandemic, you might be really feeling like getting away, especially something you might just really be feeling like Just being spontaneous. But just make sure that you be careful if you choose to do so, as a lot of people are especially on edge these days. And alright, Pisces, well, you have a great night. Beware that Mercury retrograde is coming. If you have any projects that you'd like to get finished before Mercury retrograde, I highly suggest you get them done before January 30th. You're going to go ahead and probably start feeling the weight of communication issues as soon as today. Alright, so y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week.